Hello Internet. In this video I will share my thoughts on whether SpreadRock by Daich and the primer by Daich are worth it. Keep watching. Welcome to Scott's Garage. Welcome literally to my garage. Whether it's working on a car, a daily driver or a project car, or a project around the yard or a home improvement project, all of my do-it-yourself projects begin here in my garage. Scott's Garage is a place for do-it-yourselfers. Welcome to my channel. First of all, be sure to check out my video called How to Fix Ugly Concrete. You can see the link in the card here above. That's what this whole project was about. And I used a product called SpreadRock by Daich. You can see an empty can here. I also used the Textured Primer by Daich. And let's talk first of all about the Textured Primer. And now I chose to use the dark gray color, and I wanted there to be the appearance of it coming through from time to time with the SpreadRock. I could have got a lighter color, but I wanted the artificial grout lines to be darker, which you can see here. So applying the textured primer was easy. I had no problem at all. I was able to put 2 coats on easily, just rolling it on, as you can see from this previous video. Again, the texture primer must, in my opinion, have some very fine silica sand in it. And it's also called a simple slip-resistant concrete coating, which it is. You apply that, and it's kind of like, it's kind of like applying liquid sandpaper. When it dries, it has kind of like the feel of sandpaper, and or like that non-slip tape you can put on steps. That's what the primer feels like. It appears to be very good quality. I had no problem applying the primer. Also, the 5-gallon can says it covers 800 square feet, which I think is pretty accurate. So about 500 square feet here, and I have about 1/3 of the can left here that I'll use for upcoming projects. And it was easily cleanable as well as far as the brushes and that. So I would say that, again, it's good quality. Now, I purchased both the primer and the initial SpreadRock through Home Depot, and the price for the primer alone was $165 through Home Depot. I don't recommend buying it through Home Depot. You can go directly to Daich. Just Google it, Daich Coatings, I think it's .com, and they're located in Canada. You get a better price. So you can buy $5 of the texture primer for $159 online. And the best thing about it is that they'll have it delivered to your doorstep within 2 weeks. I think in anything order over $100, it's free shipping. Where Home Depot wasn't that way. I was very disappointed in Home Depot. It took 2.5 months for the order to come in, and then when it finally came, they didn't have all the items. So the next time I ordered, I went directly through Daich, and I had everything delivered to my door at a cheaper price within 2 weeks. Now let's talk about SpreadRock. And SpreadRock, again, is not a paint. It's a granite stone coating, and it is simply amazing. As far as the quality or the outcome of the project, I cannot be any more pleased than this. And if you see the original video, it's a pretty ugly looking concrete. I made some mistakes. I did everything myself. You can see the original video using a concrete mixer, and each section here I mixed and poured, and let it go and went on to the next one, perhaps the next day. But anyway, the SpreadRock just worked amazingly well for making it all look uniform. And as far as applying it, I used a texture gun, and you can see again the links below the previous videos of how I applied it. But I was, and still am, very pleased with the quality of SpreadRock, and it seems very durable. Of course, this now has a sealer coat on it as well, and I haven't had it down all that long. It's only been about a month since I put this down, but so far so good, and my wife is pleased, and that's probably the main thing. But overall, it's in my opinion, a night and day difference from what it was. So from a quality standpoint, again, I cannot say enough about SpreadRock. Now, as far as affordability, that's where perhaps you should know some things. The the 5 gallons claims that you can cover 300 square feet. So I was figuring, 10 gallons would be enough to cover it. But that didn't work. I needed 3 full 5 gallons. Now, the Home Depot price is $169 per 5 gallons. But you can get a much better price. I think it's $149 if currently at the time of this video, if you go directly with Daich coating. So it took more product. It didn't cover as much. No, I did not use the squeegee method. Perhaps the squeegee method, you could spread it further. I did try troweling one section, but I didn't like the look of it. So I ended up simply using the hopper, the air hopper, for all of it, which again, I think turned out really well for my application. So it took more product than I originally anticipated. So it cost more, $149 again per 5 gallons, took 3 of those. But having said that, I give the SpreadRock and the Textured Primer a thumbs up. Highly recommend it. And perhaps you too can fix some ugly concrete. Now, this is Scott with Scott's Garage. If you got any value at all from this video, please hit like. It costs you nothing, but it's of great value to me. And look at the other videos too on the playlist here. And have a great day.